Hello and welcome back to round one coverage of the 2025 PDGA Professional World Championships presented by Discmania. We are here at the Beast in Nokia, Finland, and you're watching JomezPro with Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
Front nine, we saw some incredibly hot starts. Speaking of Vaino Macula's 8 under. Niklas Anttila, the country's potential greatest hope coming into the tournament, with a great front nine at 5 under, but he is chasing another countryman with Vaino's great score. Also, Garrett Gerthy, 8 under through 9 holes, and just a slew of others with an incredible start. On to hole 10, par 4, 755 feet. Want to place it right about here where that dark grass is, and then from there you have about 400 feet as you go down the fairway. Got the hay bales keeping shots from rolling out of bounds to the right side. This is a hole that used to play pretty tough, and I feel like it's getting easier and easier throughout the years, even though the OB is getting tighter.
Checking in with Albert Tom, -6 through 9, looking to add to it.
And he's adding to it.
It appears he will.
Love to see the bazooka playing well. This is the tournament where this is the
course.
The course where we really found out about bazooka with his iconic putt on hole 9, dropping down and giving us the bazooka pose.
Simon getting pretty aggressive here with the straight shot. One little missed tilt of the angle, and that can find the out of bounds long or left, so he plays that perfectly. I think that Calvin's going to throw something a bit lower and zippier. Whoa, that's way lower.
But still a zippy.
But it's very zippy.
Yeah.
That's quality. That's less than 400. That'll be in the 380, 360 or somewhere in that range.
Such a Calvin play.
Uh-huh.
I think as far forward as these guys push towards that OB line with the bigger throwers, it really makes the approach shot a little more straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can see what you're doing. When you're back kind of still in the soccer field a little bit or at the start of that brown grass, the shot is basically blind. You know where the pin is, but judging the weight of it is just always so much easier when you can see the ground all the way to the basket.
Totally. Isaac with a very straight attack at this one. This is going to be pushing the OB left, but just dies the grass perfectly.
Yeah, nice dead skip there.
Hey, we're about to get hard. All right. So hurry. Yeah.
You can see those clouds in the background. And there is the horn for a delay in play. And we're back.
The players had to take at least 30 minutes off there. Lightning detected within 10 miles of the course.
And, oh boy, that was very nice.
Calvin was staying warm.
I don't recall a 2 on this hole ever. That would have been a really cool way to break that drought.
You would think someone must have done it. But
yeah.
I can't think of who it is.
I can't think of one ever.
But it seems like a ripe for it because you need height coming in to make sure you're over the bales.
You're crashing the hyzer, and sometimes
it's a type of hole where a good shot is kind of attacking the chains.
Think about hole 18 last 2 weeks ago at in Estonia. Ooh. I think somebody aced hole 18 in Estonia.
One thing the viewers might know is, or might not know, is while you're in the delay, you can come back and practice this shot before you set up and have to actually play your tournament play.
Yeah, as many times as you like. Once they give the all clear, they're probably going to give you 10 minutes or something to kind of get warmed up, and it does feel really weird as a player who's used to, not being allowed that kind of thing, but you can walk right to the spot, throw the shot 5-6 times if you'd like.
No. Oh, boy.
So this is going uphill Definitely right side, and that's
Oh.
that's the tough thing about baskets in general. If it's slightly uphill, it likes to slide out a little more.
They just stop working at 100%.
Yeah.
Maybe they never really truly work 100%, but their efficiency goes down tremendously as soon as you're going uphill at any distance, any speed.
I mean, we saw Calvin on the front nine on hole 3. He popped it in from 2 feet.
Yep.
It tried so hard to come back out. So Simon battling back strong after the slow start. Now he's 3 under, only a couple back of Niklas, who never really had a slow start.
Couple of old school names, Garrett Girthy, Kale LaVisca, 9 under and 8 under respectively through that first 10 holes.
Unreal.
Just a little diabolical hole here. 430, out of bounds on both sides that wraps around, and then this is the main boss right here, this pond. If you can somehow sneak over this thing and get into the circle, you're loving life. It's a 2-stroke swing hole. I think every player is just throwing this wide hyzer. Probably not this wide.
Oh,
not
goodness.
Not a lot of guys have this
Bazooka.
Boom, baby.
that type of power.
My line would look like that if the hole was like 220. To be that sharp and go over the pond. Unbelievable.
But yeah, I do think that everybody who comes to this hole is expecting a birdie or a bogey.
You know what else is diabolical about this hole? See that 430 in the top right corner? And you see that 394 on the T sign?
Yeah.
It just makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, like what's what? Oh, Simon, not only out of bounds, he is going to be behind a wall of tree. And I don't know if there's a way to get through.
At least not for a makeable putt, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice. You want to play like a flex shot, I think, is the best. But you're too scared to do it because of all the out of bounds on the right.
Yeah, staying out of bounds right.
Yeah, this is right in the pond.
There's just no way that gets past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But making that mistake to the right is a really big problem. If you were to yank it or you were to throw that flex and overdo it,
Yep.
and your OB like near this first lamppost, good luck getting out with bogey. That's a lot of height, nice and flat.
This is going to need
love
some
it.
help. Oh, it gets it.
Fantastic. Sneaks it through the branches just at the back edge.
I mean, that is just as 50-50 as it gets. So many look better than this and end up hitting a branch and falling straight down in the water OB. This one just fights through.
Right through it.
Give the man a break. I mean, it's just slow start.
Yeah, I think we could say that he got a little champ love right there.
Simon going through the tree. Hard to see exactly what he had, but that looked ambitious. Gets away with it. And Niklas to stay bogey free. No.
See if he can get this one in the air. No.
This is the first hole on the course that we've come to that has played over par for the field. Barely, 0.03 over. Only 2 other holes on the course averaged over par, and we're going to get to those ones in that crazy finishing stretch.
Garrett, 10 through 11.
Still cooking.
Hole 12, par 4, 600. OB on the left side early. Low ceiling drive, a little bit of a rise mid fairway. You'd like to work the disc a little bit right off the tee, be that with a forehand or a backhand roller. Then you got a little pit here on the left side, some casual relief areas in there. OB down the right the entire way, but it doesn't come into play that often. Doesn't need a roller. Just fitting air shots, but I don't think he's going to be happy with that, really. Pretty good distance, but that little curl down, you think?
Wide hyzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't think he's dead, but I don't think you like being down there on that left side.
Oh,
That hit a root.
that was on a great angle and just needed to be a few inches in one direction to go all the way. It's interesting seeing Simon try this. I played with Luke Taylor today, and he goes to the big spike forehand. I'd been playing this tournament or this event going all the way back to 2011. I've never one time on hole 12 seen someone go with a spike hyzer off the tee.
Where did it get to?
If he had thrown it just a little bit better, and not much better, it would have been in the perfect spot.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was saw the Goose Man do that.
Okay. Yeah, just not one time in a tournament or practice round have I encountered that. And interesting all these years later to see someone try something new.
Yeah, a little wide hyzer.
Which is kind of touching on a bit of what makes this week so special, and knowing that we might not ever play the Beast in a major championship again, at least not in the format that it is now, with future construction plans underway on hole 2 and 3 to build a swimming pool and apartments and whatnot. And so this is a place that's really special to a lot of players, disc golfers around the world. Super low ceiling for Niklas, trying to play the counter skip, and man, played that to perfection.
I don't think that was great from where he was.
Really?
I don't know.
Certainly a little too nose down.
Yeah, it was just kind of right into the ground. No flip up at all. And he left himself 50 feet.
I think, is he not inside the... Oh, I was looking at the bullseye.
Yeah,
I thought
think
that was bullseye. He's at
I think he's 50.
50. I apologize. I misread the circles.
Jeez, always
Just full on
walking.
running it.
I will say, though, from where Niklas was, it's about the lowest the ceiling can get on the entire hole. Incredibly difficult to get all the way to the pin.
Yeah, maybe it was just the angle, but it looked like he just turfed it to me.
I genuinely don't think he had much more of a...
Don't matter.
It was a perfect shot from where he was. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, can't argue with results. Great upshot by Niklas. Maybe it was the putt, actually, that was great. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, it was great. Yep. Yeah, that's great.
On the heart.
Oh, in the bush. Oh no.
Yeah, there's
So
nothing you can do from in there.
And his hyzer looked pretty good.
Yeah.
From where he was, but he was so pinched down left from the drive that's all it got him, and now he's going to have to crouch down and chain out.
Ouch.
It's going to be bogey.
That was quick.
Simon been leaving himself a few of these little testers, little 25ers.
Been clutch with him.
Yep. I have to say it. That's a putt that Isaac has to make right there.
Yes.
He has to make that putt. Yeah, we get it, bud. It was tough.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
We get it. You want to improve your game. You want better scores, higher ratings, more distance, pinpoint accuracy, consistent putting, and even a stronger mental game. The Power Disc Golf Academy has helped tens of thousands of disc golfers improve in every aspect of the game. And now it's time we do the same for you. During Worlds only, new members can get the first year of their membership for $19.99. But this offer ends as soon as the MPO World Champion is crowned.
On to hole 13, par 4, 614. You got this tight, low ceiling gap here. Check out this hillside you'd like to get over. And then you want to land somewhere out here, and then that sets up a slightly left turning downhill shot where you just have to choose which side of this tree you'd like to get around. The basket has been pushed back over from the last couple of years to the edge of this hillside, which brings in the slopey green. This is a great par 4, requires 2 pinpoint shots.
These guys are loving the roller. And this is going to be perfect. It's going to get that cut down there.
Whoa.
Have a little baby up shot.
Yeah, really far drive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if like an AB or a Gannon went air shot. Low highs or flip. I think they could get within 80, 100 feet.
It is such a low ceiling slot to get the disc through, but I agree with you. If they got a 85 mile an hour shot running through there.
Look at that little kick. He's going to be left side, but he'll have this little gap between those birches on the left. Be able to hit that, maybe find himself a bird. This guy too, but he's just going eagle. He's going eagle and hitting that, and look where he's getting.
Oof. Yeah, still everything you need.
Oof.
You see what I mean, though? If that's
Would have
fast,
loved to have seen that thing go clean through there. Simon, he's a little bit lower, but that's too low.
Similar to Niklas, I think they'll have wide highs or. I'm telling you, there's a little gap over there. It's kind of fun.
Might as well go over the branch. Using every bit of height as usual.
Yep, hits another leaf. Going back to Estonia, that was a fun little joke we kept bringing back up, but it's
there's the
because
gap.
he does it.
Here's a little gap I'm talking about.
Got it.
Man, he hit that gap well.
Jeez.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, right off your shoe.
Hit a guy.
Hey, get out of there, guy.
Now's not the time to run away.
It was hitting the tree without that guy.
Yeah, I don't think it changed much, but
Did hit the guy, though.
It hit his ankle.
maybe it's kind of a sneak attack from Isaac. He's so far back there.
You're not thinking anyone's bringing a shot into the green.
Great shot. Ooh, and Niklas was even left of that.
Is it intentional? Oh, I was thinking he was going forehand roller, and I was about to say, my goodness, but no, that was just a overturned forehand flex play that didn't flex.
See, Calvin hit that branch, took everything off of it, and he's got a little chipper. I just want to see these guys cook. You know?
Yeah, you can nearly break this par 4 down with a great tee shot, but the tee shot has to be just spot on.
Nice up shot.
Be a great place for a best shot doubles event to go down.
Scores would be low.
Yeah, I think you'd see more than one 18 under. On a calm day?
Yeah.
Eagle opportunities like hole 3. Picture perfect birdie for Calvin. Niklas is kind of running into a dud over the last 8-9 holes. Only 1 under in that stretch. Started off really well, 4 down through 5, but since then, not much to speak about.
Couple guys finally slowing down a little bit. Nobody's going to get them all today, I guess.
Hole 14, par 3, 394. This one has a pretty significant change. The basket, in all years past, has been kind of right side of your screen. They've moved it probably 45, 50 feet to the left. Same depth, but it totally changes the hole. Now you're looking for a backhand drive through the middle with just a touch of fade. I think something to keep in mind is that a dead straight shot that never fades is probably pushing towards circle 1.
Oh, yeah. You can see the edge of the circle off the tee pad. And if you can see it, it's pretty much a straight shot.
I saw Calvin posting about acing this one in practice just a day or two ago. Clearly didn't nail the line this time, but...
Oh, this is bad.
Ooh.
Great kick. You kick right.
Yeah, if he kicks in the woods right.
There's a cliff there. I had a buddy who actually kicked down there 2012, last time we saw him.
Yeah, you guys aren't friends anymore.
R.I.P.
Yeah, gone.
Isaac.
It was getting dark. We had to go.
We said we'd come back. But we were hungry the next
No
day.
discs left behind. But buddies, for sure.
Isaac's shot was a great illustration of your point there, Nate. He had a little slight left to right drifter that only hyzered a tiny bit. And I think he's well inside the circle.
There's nobody that is less bothered by a 25-foot comebacker than Simon Lizotte.
And he better not be bothered by it.
Continually running it from 200, accepting the fact that he's going to have to spin one in from kind of deep circle 1.
Yep.
I think it's a calculus that he likes.
No.
Wow.
That's not how you three-peat.
All of them left side. Got to commit to those. No birds. What's this coming in as, Jerm?
Fairly simple, honestly. It's 2.73. There were
32% bird.
33% bird, quick math. There were 5 bogeys, one of which I contributed. And that's all I can tell you about the hole.
Did you find my buddy down there?
He wasn't there, I checked.
Yeah.
5 under, 3 under, 3 under with just 4 to play. It's going to take something special for 2 guys to turn in a 9 under, which would actually be a great round, but so far kind of slow.
Great round, and now you have the 4 hardest holes on the course.
Correct. It would
up.
take something extraordinary for them to get there, but this is what hole 15 is. 476. It's an extraordinary birdie. It's downhill with OB everywhere. Just a fun shot to throw.
This guy goes wide hyzer into the clouds.
I like the play for him.
Yeah.
I would too.
You can throw it that high. The late bushes really aren't in play.
There's no way Albert doesn't just throw this thing to the moon. Well, you know this guy's going over. See, a lot of people actually...
Oh, it's beautiful.
It needs to sit. Oh, look out, little duckies. That was a good dodge. Duck, duck, dodge right there.
That was.
You don't think he caught a little bird action?
Oh, he got a little piece.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I think nobody was injured.
He needs to calm down. He's hitting people. He's hitting duckies.
Calvin needed a little of that duck action.
That's frustrating. Just hit the line, but just a little too much pace. This needs to get down.
He needs to miss that tree. Goes through the tree.
Oh, goodness. That
lovely.
stays safe. I guarantee you he was not thinking I'm about to see a green flag.
Yeah, usually that tree gobbles you right up.
That's perfection.
Oh, nice flip.
That's perfection.
No real left movement.
That is something else.
Great shot.
I would like to see it again.
Well, you get to right now.
Hyzer flip. Oh, let me drift right here. Never in danger at one point ever.
Yeah, we keep giving Calvin, or at least I keep giving Calvin, I'll take this guy over anyone else in the world for this shot. I think I take Niklas Anttila's shot shaping for this hole over anyone else in the world.
I'll take Gannon.
The Spike Hyzer, yeah. That was kind of sick, actually. I just placed a mandatory on that high, wide right tree. Who you taking?
Who am I taking? Probably Calvin. Even though he went out of bounds. Give me that.
Nice.
Great save.
Hold that, buddy.
And that feels like you earned it. But a drive like that just doesn't feel like you should be punished with the bogey. No. Yoink. Dang.
I mean, one of the worst putting days I've ever seen from Isaac Robinson.
Uh-huh.
Everything's been pretty close, but, chain outs.
He's not too far off of a typical starting Isaac Robinson at the World Championship type round, but because the putts aren't falling, it's not a typical Isaac Robinson first round at a major. Now 7 back of the leaders, 4 of them at 10.
My buddies and I just helped grow the global disc golf community. Check it out. We got our favorite shirts at Quirky Goodies, and a percentage of the sales proceeds go to the Paul Macbeth Foundation. They build great disc golf courses all around the world. I picked up 3 shirts for myself. This one's my favorite. Hey, if you're like me and you're always looking for a discount code, use this one, JomezPro 15. That'll give you 15% off. QuirkyGoodies.com. Buy a shirt, make a difference.
Hole 16, par 4, 728 feet. The most critical hole on the course because you have to make a cross to this island green. There's no drop zone. There's a penalty shot if you miss. You're just going to keep throwing until you can stick something on this green. There's already been double-digit scores taken in the MPO field and the FPO field on the day, on a calm day. So if you don't have that range right, this is the blow-up hole on this course for sure.
I don't even know how many major champions have been affected by this hole, but it's more than 2 coming down the stretch.
I mean, I would argue all of them that have ever played here and won anything have been affected by it, whether positively or negatively. I mean,
okay,
people have
sure.
blown it here. People have earned it here.
Yes.
But it all happens on this hole.
Right. This is like quintessentially the hole 17 of the USDGC, where you just know in your mind this hole is always coming up.
Gannon gets it done.
And when you break it down, it's 2 pretty simple shots, honestly. But what's looming with the big number is just, you can't erase that from your mind.
This is always a kind of an interesting play to me. A lot can go wrong.
Up the middle.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
love it for the way that Calvin can keep a fairway driver straight for so long. But you're right.
I tend to think that the risk doesn't quite match the reward
Exactly.
because the hyzer gets you plenty far.
Gets you in the same spot, watch. Pretty much.
Calvin's is marginally farther, but is it really that much closer to the basket? Not really. It's farther forward, but it's not. It can't move right.
Right.
So you're not really getting direct line distance. Oh
Danger.
no, this is
And
kind of
here's
leaking
what I'm
left.
saying. If
Danger.
this- yeah. That's
Oh,
what I mean.
no.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, Isaac will be able to proceed all the way up now as the rules have changed, and you can see the rain is coming down. Doesn't bother Niklas in the slightest. It's a good feeling being safe in 2 on 16.
I love this play. Coming down, can't bounce up the hill from that height.
It's been very hot, very humid in all our practice days in Finland. Thunderstorms a real threat out here. We already had one delay. Now we see some pretty heavy rain.
Gorgeous.
Great recovery from Isaac.
And he's not going to be missing that putt, folks. Some work to do for Calvin.
Beauty. After making that last one, I think he's got a little confidence heading in the last few. High rise, 45-footer, 40-footer. Niklas trying to get to that 9 under you were projecting, Jerm. I think anything 7 better, 6 even, still in a great position in the tournament. I think that's almost every major championship course.
Oh,
First
no.
round.
Another stoppage of play. We're going to take at least 30 minutes off. Let the storms pass by. At least the players aren't having to play these last couple of holes in the rain.
But what are you saying, Yuli? You're saying because it's a 5-rounder.
Yeah, I think 6, almost every round that you're going to play out for a major championship. If you're in that 6 to 7 range, really doesn't matter what anybody shoots because there's so many rounds. I like that 6 to 7 number. It's about the minimum you can do.
Hole 17, 459 with that side slope. Backhand is a touchy play here. And with forehand, you're just looking to avoid a rollaway. This guy definitely has the juice. Despite this kind of controlled walk up, doesn't look like he does a whole lot. One of the most powerful forehand throwers in the game today.
That's down the hill. That's a scary place to be.
Does not roll.
Kind of rolling the dice on this side hill when you're landing with hyzer, but with that height, it kind of takes a lot of the steam out of it. And that's going to get Adam to double digits at 10 under.
Damn, just straight rocketed that thing in there, didn't he?
Absolutely. Niklas going to show us this backhand. You need to see a little bit of flip. There's a little bit. That's too much, though.
Needs help from that right side.
Stays
Wow.
safe.
That is a very fast, tricky approach from there.
Calvin going mid-range. Tough to rationalize running that one. He's up there at 45 feet or so, going straight down the hill.
I don't think we're going to see Simon lay that up. What do you think?
I hope he goes for it. It's a fun-looking putt. But there's OB right behind it.
Flex.
This is the best one.
Chill.
Sit.
No, it's not the best one. Wow, I thought that was going to come in much softer.
This is a layup. No.
I wonder if
I respect. But now he doesn't get to that 6 under mark.
I wonder if the whole 3 situation is living in his mind at all with missing that putt and going out of bounds.
You would think.
Trauma does some weird stuff to you, doesn't it?
Shocked that this hole actually played under par.
What?
That is pretty amazing.
0.02 under par. 17 is one of the most difficult birdies that you can get on the course. Tied with hole 15 at the least often birdied at 19%. It's incredible to think that somehow there were more birdies than bogeys and double bogeys.
All right, gonna finish it off here on 18. Par 4, 699 feet out of bounds left and right. That kind of curls up in between these 3 pines as the fairway goes. Makes a right turn up into the beautiful grandstands and the nice scoreboard there on the right, and then a real skinny green right here.
Make it
Just-
skinnier every year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
they
a
do.
fantastic finishing hole.
Truly one of the greatest, most iconic holes in the sport of disc golf. It's a good place to land. Short of the pine tree, opens up the hyzer. Opportunity now for Adam to get one close and get to 11 under.
Looking good.
That's the perfect width. Perfect weight.
Bullseye. Oh, really bullseye.
Great round. Well, that's gorgeous.
Gosh, that's good. So soft.
Ooh. Can it keep turning? Yes, it can.
And not that
Advantage
bad
of
of
the
a
mid-range.
Not a bad place to be.
Not at all. I think a big drive here kind of hurts you if you get mixed up with those trees.
Wow.
That's way up there. That might be so far that the trees don't really play a factor.
Incredibly well controlled shot for Isaac on the tee of the 18th.
This plays pretty far up the hill.
Hard to tell what he's going to have from in there, but he's safe. Putting for birdie.
Yeah, you'll definitely take it.
Beautiful. Isaac trying to follow suit. And better. In years past, the green was so much bigger. It actually felt like it was a bad shot if you were in those streets. And now it's actually a fantastic place to be. You know, you're safe. You might not have the cleanest look for birdie, but it beats anything that goes out of bounds. Which Simons might. No. 4 players in the circle. Putting for birdie on 18.
That came out about a second before I wanted it to. I wanted to go like high swinging.
Oh, Calvin has zilch.
Wow. Fortunate to break through at least.
Oh, go get that.
A fighting 5 under for Simon. Started off slow, but he fought back well and made just enough putts.
Wow. Don't see that very often. Didn't look very comfortable.
Niklas is normally pretty slow.
Yeah.
And pretty methodical when it comes to his routine. And it did seem like he rushed it a bit there. That one's going to sting a bit heading off the course. But still, overall, a pretty decent starting round for Niklas at 7 under.
Seven, 6, 5, 4 for the group today. Sullivan Tipton, though, out there a little earlier on the course. Didn't even have any footage of the guy as he laid down a 12 under par. 311's going to join him on the lead card.
Including a player I've never heard of, Piri Jutsen. Incredible 11 under. We're going to see Eetu Tuominen with Adam Hammes on our lead card. Sullivan Tipton has just been a guy showing up at majors. Last year at Worlds, he was on lead card, had something to say, USDGC, several majors in the past, Champions Cup this year. This guy means business when it comes to the big ones. We're going to be heading over to the Monster for the next 2 rounds, and then we're going to finish up Saturday and Sunday back here at the Beast.
Thanks, everybody. We'll be bringing you coverage all week from the World Championships.
Remember to like and subscribe.
We are super close to getting our 500,000 subscribers, so please just subscribe. We appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow.